Hello, Hades and Mental Dish, buoys and gurs. Welcome to the Strams. So, yes. I'm like a minute late because I keep forgetting that recently YouTube decided to make it that every single stream you do, it automatically changes the stream code. So, sorry about being a minute and a half late, but I've been later before. Anyway. My mouse still wants me to click way up high on it. Because it is partially sprung, as we all know. I turned you down, but at least we know that it's working. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Hello? Hello? Thank you. Rotete. That took a little while. I'm surprised it's only 7. I would have thought it would have been more. The Babe is about to mature, so actually, this is oddly enough like perfect timing. It's not what I want to do at all. Because there we go. Because once she matures, we should be good. Because look at her sprint. Look at her go. Because it's either her or the... No, it's her, I think, that's going to end up potentially winding up being the one that goes. Is either that or... No, was I going to get rid of the dude? I can't remember. I think it's the baby that I'm going to get rid of. Like, ultimately, the guy and the gal are not bad. I wanted her... The mom I had to get rid of. I wanted her to give birth to a boy. It's a boy! But I couldn't do that because, well, I can't dictate what gender it is, so... It's a girl, unfortunately. But if it was a guy, it's a boy. And it had better, genetics than the current guy I have, then I would have gotten rid of him. Kept that one, kept the new gal I got, and then gotten rid of this one, or rather, would have kept this one because it would have been a guy instead of a gal. And I keep looking over there again to the preview to look at you, because... I see myself there, but anyway. You're not doing anything now. You sprint all the way here to knock into it so you could eat a wee bit of hay, and you just stand there. And also clearly you're not about to mature because nothing's happening. You lie to me. You bastard. You goddamn adorable bastard. You stripy horse thingy. Okay, anyway. Let's go. Whenever she gets to an adulthood, great shit. Which should be here pretty quick. She's still not an adult, she's still a kiddo. They'll fight due to overcrowding. But she's not an adult yet though, bitch. You see, they can't start to fight until it's an adult. Okay. Why are we pretending that she's already an adult? See, this is not okay. Anyway, this is the new one. Abayomi. Nice. It actually currently says that it's good social welfare, even though it's apparently over, because the child's about to be an adult, even though it's not. Why are you hungry? Excuse me. Yes, and then Yazzie is the dude bro. Yes, indeed, and his genetics are... I mean, yeah, you can tell next to actually the woman over here, he is a bit under... As you can tell, he's a bit undersized for a male adult. God damn it. Also, I can just move that out of the way, and then that way you can actually see the statistics. Like, there's no real proper good place to put your face cam in this game, I feel like. I think the best place is like either top center or probably actually down here. I think I'm gonna put it like... I don't think there's really a good place for it. I guess I'll put it here. Just so that it's not in the way of the actual stats screen. Because that's ever so slightly in the way of it. I guess I actually made my face cam just a bit smaller. I can make it really tiny. There you go. What's the point of having a face cam at this point? Goodbye. Fuck you guys. god. I am a child. Anyway, yeah, I guess doing it to about there instead, probably okay. Is that even actually up against it? I guess it is. Anyway, cool bean. That's not what I wanted to click on. This is the window one. All right. So anyway, so now it's small enough that it's out of the way, but now it's super tiny. So you almost think, what's the point of having it at all? I'm actually looking at the stream myself. You can see actually how tiny or big it is. If I can. And the actual stream apparently is slightly ahead by about 1.5 seconds of the actual YouTube's preview of the stream. I guess it's not quite as small as it looks. That's the thing with me and Facecam, is that I'll, even in editing of videos, I'll look at the Facecam and it's like, that's really tiny. And then I'll look at it and I'll realize, actually, no, it's not. That's actually either perfect size or a little too big, so. I have a bizarre, wonky set of perspectives. Anyway, Yasi is first off, he's an OG. Second off is that it's really only, I guess the immunity could be better, definitely. But otherwise, the Sizzy is, I guess, the only real issue. And again, I think the conservation part of that is, like, it doesn't exactly give you good points for conservation. Probably because of the fact, if you try to release him in the wild, if it allows me. I don't know if he is one of the ones that can be. But if I decided to do that, I presume what it's going to be is a case of the smaller the animal is than average size, the more likely that they are to be out-bullied, out-picked on, and outdone by all the other competing, I guess in this case, males and thus potentially other species and stuff like that, which is probably what it is. I'm not entirely sure about that. But that's my assumption. Which would make sense. Otherwise, I don't think the size thing makes any sense if that's not the case, because then what is the logic there? I don't even know if they are fighting. Are they actually fighting? That was a very Sims-like thing. Yes, they are. Fuck you guys. Ugh. Fine. I don't even know who the heck I get rid of is the problem, once again. Like, the kid hasn't even freaking grown up yet. Still just fucking standing here like a dick. Being all fucking cute like a prissy piece of shit. Also, do the genetics increase with age? I don't think they do. Like, the immunity, the size, again, is not bad. The fertility is not great. Longevity is really good. It's that immunity that I am worried about in terms of releasing it to the wild if I can, which I can't do anything with it currently as a baby because of the fact that in the game, if they're not full grown, you can't release them to the wild, you can't trade them, you can only store them in the trade center, but you can't do anything else because that makes perfect sense. They release young guns all the time, as long as they're like equivalent to teenage years, fine. It's dumb. So I could release this one or try to trade it, but I can't do that until it's an adult, which means I have to do something with these other ones. Oh no, supposedly they're gonna mate? So it's telling me they're gonna fight, which is what it is, what this supposedly is, and that's why she looks like she's angry. But at the same time, it says that she's gonna mate with the dude. Excuse me? No, that's definitely fighting. They're about to... Now it's not. Now they're rubbing on each other, and then it's going to be a nice fiuck. I'm kidding, because that's the fiucking, apparently. No, she's expecting on screen. So they're not actually fighting. Okay, yeah, the game's also lying to me. Everything's a lie. Everything is a lie, goddammit. But let cause attention. Attention. Would you... Okay, you tell me she's about to mature... But she's clearly not, because she's still just sitting here as a baby, literally in the same spot. She might as well be a statue. You're just munching. You're resting now that you've became Pergonant. Good for you. Pergonante. Kaiser Permanente. Kaiser Roll Pergonant. Yeah. So would you like to be an adult? I hope the game didn't, like, break for whatever reason. It's decided to be a dick about it and be like, yeah, technically there's fights happening. Technically the kid's an adult now. But game's broke, and that's why it's just stuck as a kid currently. I need you to do what you're gonna do, which is grow up, so that then I can throw you into the wild like a good parent does. Alright, well, these guys are just determined to be dicks, apparently. Could you, you know, like, do shit? That'd be epic. So far as I can tell, there hasn't been any protesters that have shown up, probably because the fights haven't occurred yet, and the social needs overall are actually pretty decent. But, I don't know. It's just I know once the kids actually officially reach adulthood, that's when that will officially take effect. I saw that donation. Thank you for that. I actually finally witnessed a donation. That's the first time since I started playing this game, well, over 20 hours ago. In game time. Would you like to do something? Oh, no, I can! I can release them into the wild, because they are an adult. Wait, what? Excuse me, what the fuck? Very much not. So I've been waiting for them to turn into an adult. Oh, I guess that doesn't really matter. Yeah, I guess there's nothing to... Well, then what's the point of having the size gene? And then acting like it's a bad thing when it's small. I don't know. Anyway, you're also young, so... Yeah, that's a great thing. So that's fine. So now the important alert technically doesn't exist anymore. Cool. Okay. Now we can actually get to what I was trying to do. So, first things first. There's still no pregnancy that I know of. Is the animalia? No. Very nice. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get another butter. We're gonna get another butter. We're gonna get another Hephalump. Again. Sadly no Woozles. We really need a Woozle. Mechanic, could you please don't glitch out. Yeah, no. I would like them to come to repair the damn thing. In fact, there's the mechanic right there. Who could have possibly thunkled? Wow, yeah. Who could have thunkled? I like that this is just damage from overtime, for whatever reason. It seems like these habitats definitely kind of deteriorate a lot quicker in this material than the brick and all that, which I suppose makes sense. This is steel mesh, right? So yeah, it would erode pretty quick. I like how the skipper's just like, yeah, nice. I'm gonna watch this guy have plumbers crack and just fix the thing. There's another one. There you go. What am I doing? I want to get another Animedia. The problem is, I guess I do have to go to the mechanic en route. Well, the mechanic is there currently, but you're considering en route for whatever reason. Yeah, so I do. I have to go to the trade center. I have a hard time figuring that one out for some bizarre reason. I have no idea why. Oh yeah, that's the other thing we're gonna do is get more staff centers. But apparently we don't need staff centers because those 7 people sorted it out. And that was less than I would have thought there would have been. So I guess apparently it's okay. A triple dot. Sick. Oh, I never renamed that habitat while I'm thinking of it. Since I'm technically associating with it, I might as well do it while I'm thinking of it, while I remember. It really looks so long. Because they're one animal supposedly short. It takes a long time, and he's only fixing the one place, which is pretty funny. Accurate. Hephalumps. That's why the Hephalumps are lonely, because there's no Woozles. It's absolutely essential that Hephalumps have to have Woozles, and there's no Woozles. Therefore, I am extremely abusive. What are we doing? Right, so the trade center is attached to this one, is over here, which you're tucked in here. If I might say cleverly. Thank you. Thank you. And then what we want to do is click on the actual trade Centaurian, of course, we're on the habitat trading. We do not want to say it, we want the Animedia Americans. And we want a freaking Hephalumps. Another female. It's probably a better idea than dude, bro. Oh, hello. Oh, she's tiny. Aww. Cute. She's super small. Look at her. Oh, that's so adorable. Then you have the dude bros. Immunity's horrid. Longevity's bad. Yeah, there's not really great genetics here, but that's fine because I'm gonna take you. Because it'd be cool to have a small little Hephalump, I think, personally. Poisonally. So we're gonna do that. And then somehow these are one of the ones that do not benefit, I believe, from other critters, which again doesn't seem accurate to life. Like they live with so many other critters. I find it very interesting that that's the case. Oh, that be why. Okay. Arrived at the Z. Where is the door? Where hell? Oh, I'm way the hecking schwank over here. Adolf. Who is an elf? An elf. Alright, newbie. Oh, look at her. She's sprinting to her pack. Already. What a bub. Look at her happy face. Look at that face. Now that is absolutely a signature elephant smile. Why do I feel like I have the speed of the game going really fast for some reason right now and it's not just running? Look at her go. She cruise. More importantly, she happy. Look at that face. Look at that smile on her. The cutest. And she's immediately going in here. She's immediately going to the complete opposite side of the habitat to, I guess, sleep. To enjoy a nice sun bath. Look at those eyes. I actually really do love the look of Hephalump eyes. Eyes of Hephalumps, especially in the sun, there's something about looking in their eyes that's just super special. They have just such a, I guess it's just really an emotional look is what it is. Look at her. She's so enjoying herself, Asa. I think that's how it's supposed to be said, Asa. I have no real idea. Anyway, there we go. So now the social group should be sufficient. It may not be at its peak. You know, it's probably not great, but at least I am completely turned around. At least the social group should be better. So that lonely thing should go away. Oh yeah, look at them. Full health. Full flip deck in health. Okay, fine. I guess we're just gonna do this. Also. 5 stairs in every fee. Very nice. Social 100. Very nice. Habitat 97% because plantations are 90, but that is fine. I'll keep it as that way. The meal quality is decent. The water quality, decent. They're all okay. There's not really an issue with it. I don't think she's gonna be playing with that, but she might be. Anywho, sick. Aw. Rolling around on the grass and there's nothing there. I don't think she was playing with this food thing either. Maybe. As a baby. Baby is a scaby. You know what? I want the enrichment device to be refilled. Oh, you weren't finished. Education, 4 stars. 4 out of 5 stars, and it's still like, you know, that's just not okay. It's just too low of education levels. What, do you only get a green on education if it's full 5? Because if that's the case, that's fucking stupid. And in fact, because of that, you get 5 in every category. 4 in education, and therefore you get exactly 4. Which means they weigh education way too high, personally. Yes, education can actually be seen as too important. To be realistic. Anyway, right, and they were complaining about seeing staff infections, staff buildings. The only staff buildings that I think they can possibly, in fact I know they can technically see, is this thing right here. If barely. But it's enough that they probably don't like it. Also, I don't see why they just go this far for the food and the drink, but I guess not. Also, that thirst is pretty freaking high up. Yeah, it's like -1. Because, you know, Balancing is great. Yeah, 4 out of 5 stars in the education level, yet we're below halfway on education satisfaction. How the fuck do you explain that? Besides, woefully imbalanced. I'm sorry. That's fucking dumb, Frontier. There's a lot of things that I personally think need massive rebalancing because they just have way too much weight. But anyway, now that we have that dealt with, what I want to do is I want to start work on layout. I wanted to start in this corner, but I think starting from the middle is going to be my best bet, actually. So I'm going to do that. I go to paths, and of course we're going to make sure we're on the correct one. It is in fact 26 feet fat. So fat. Forgot. I have to do it off kilter, or I have to get rid of the corner in order for this to be properly 90 degrees, which is really freaking stupid and doesn't really make any sense, but there. And then you, except then this one won't do the same thing. It also won't go. Stop! I don't think no matter how hard I try, I'm pretty sure it will not let me get the, I think I need to align to the grid, don't I? Why are you still, I guess because this is technically curved? That's dumb. So what I want is I want you, there you go. And then I want this so that these two can connect. Obstructed. Oh my god, are you serious? I have to rebuild everything in order for it to be able to work and connect without them thinking they're obstructed because they can't have a grid connection. Excuse me. Fine, be a dick. Actually, you know what? It would be a lot better if I had a wider path, a fatter path. It feels like this is fatter than this, and same with this. Like, but it's not, is it? These are exactly the same width. They're both all 26 feet wide, yeah. I don't know why the heck it feels that way. That's interesting. Actually, though, very interesting. Very nice. There you go. Cool things! So that's what I have to do in order to get this to work as I desire. So all of this has to go now because it's not technically on the grid. And it's slightly slanted, so that's cool. Gotta love it. But at least we're on the right track. So now... Oh no wait, this is slanted now. What the... Why are you slanted? You're a dick. You're a dick. Can I please not have you be slanted? You make me sad. Okay, well... God damn it. God damn it. I can do this, I guess. That's still slanted. Why is it so determined to slant? I don't... Oh, fuck off. I don't get that. I really legitimately do not understand that at all. But whatever. So I guess I have to have it slanted. Grid or no, I have to have it slanted for some fucked up reason unknown to me. Which is really annoying, because then I don't know exactly the angle to pick in order to make sure I'm as straight as possible. That's just really fucking sexist right there. Anyway, but I don't know. I guess we won't use the grid. We'll only use the grid for these things. So they have as we have as even keeled of connections as possible. So let's do this. Get this out her as far as possible. Now, normally I would have it pause. Oh, that is the edge of the map. Well, I'm an idiot. Not that we didn't know that already. Okay, so that's the... Oh yeah, see, I did invert a little bit there, which does suck, but that's that. So what I want to do... Yeah, I would like it to be aligned with this path, but... Wham! Let's see. What am I gonna do? Step path. Staph infection time. Yay! So what my let's see. There is a lot more space than I thought there was, though, to be fair. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna continue it as this other one is. This is just 13, of course, because it's just, isn't it 13? Is that not 13? Pretty sure it's 13. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, wrong color. Wrong color of staff path, but that's it fin. Man. So I want to take this all the way to the corner. Down on the corner. Out on the street. Well, see, it's not my fault now, is it? No, the answer is absolutely not. It is not me fault. It is not my earthquake either. This is propaganda made to slander me and ruin my campaign chances at winning the nomination, and I shall not have it. You will not call me San Andreas, nor a subduction. A seduction of subduction. Ha! Sunji. Okay, yeah, it is a lot further than I thought it was, but this is the basic idea at hand. Let's go as we'll curve. We'll get into a nice curvaceous, shapely bastard now. And man, we feel like a woman. Now see, you're curving inward, and I don't appreciate that. I don't want you to curve at all. Actually, I don't want you to be curvaceous anymore. I just want you to go as straight as possible. Again, so fucking sexist I am. So anyway, I think this is one of the best layouts I can get, honestly. Although I think, you know what, it probably would have been better if I had the path like this. And then you just have staff paths kind of where they need to be in between. But for now, this is going to be the basic idea of the layout. I think it'll be okay. And then, I don't know, though. Like, how am I going to work this exactly? Is a good question. Anyway, so I want to have at least one entrance per edge. So add one over here, add one over here, and make them as central as possible. Add one over here, so that way people hopefully will actually go through those quadrants of the park, depending on what they want to see at that moment going through it. Or well, park, zoo, whatever. So I do want to do that. This is actually curving right in towards this, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's not preferable either. I think. I do think. This staff path is here, so I guess what I'll do. Because I wasn't gonna. Excuse you. I wasn't gonna continue it. Did it? Yeah, I did say that right. Continue it this way. I was gonna make a normal path this way, so. Okay, good. I thought it just fucked me over there. I'll get rid of that for the moment. I'm trying to figure out exactly how I want to do this. I kind of want to streamline it and have it kind of the same throughout, but at the same time, this does feel really inefficient, to be fair. So I don't know how I'm going to do it. I guess I'll just stick with this for the moment. And we'll see what we got to work with. I'm gonna quickly see if there's like an emergency or something. Excuse you, YouTube. Out of the way. Since I'm already here, might as well respond. Okay. Cool beans. Okay, where were we? Right. So, we're gonna work with this spot, I think. Just so I can get at least a little bit of basic perspective on this and see. Also, I'm so fucking blind. I can't, with this grasslands texture, I cannot for the life of me spot the edge of the map, which is really annoying. I think I'm on top of it. Am I? I don't see it anywhere. Help! Oh, there it is. It's right here. Feck. Oh, yeah, I can still barely see it. I want to see it way zoomed out. Still just barely see it right here. Because I want to see, but I want to see the entire thing all the way around, and I can't. Which is a problem, because I want to see the entire freaking grid so I can tell which bitch is in the ditch, where the center of the edge is. I have to try, like, timing. There you go. So, I think the center is about, seems like probably about here, maybe? I assume. So, let's actually really get pre-planning. So, I assume entrances are like probably in here, right? Are they? Yes. Your spawners and your entrances. Wait, what? Can I not put it down here? Are you serious? Or can I? There was something before that seemed like I couldn't do it, but then it let me do it anyway. What the fiak? Okay, the zoo edge is actually here. Apparently. I think why it's not going to let me do it is because it's complaining that there's no such thing as power. Although I think it will let me do it, actually, now that I think about it. Nope, obstructed, supposedly. What? Oh, but you'll place there. Motherfucker. But this is the edge of the map! How is that obstructed? Excuse me. Get out. Get out. Okay, where is the frickin' edge? God. Why is is the edge visible or no? In this. I can't see it. No, it's not fucking visible. The grid's not showing up. That's really freaking helpful. That is elitely helpful. That's as far out as it has to be. Really? That far out. Also, I'm not sure which way it's supposed to be facing because I've never done this before, but I guess I'll put 2 there. You can't put the spawners there. So the spawner actually, okay, you know what? I think I get it. So what you actually want to do? That seems to denote edges. So I think you want to do that, and then you want to rotate this into the correct direction, which I have no idea which way, again, it's supposed to face. Yikes. So, let's do something like that, I guess? And then, of course, I don't think this matters which way I put that, but there, I guess. And then get fat. Are you fucking kidding me? Because I want cues, I guess, is what I'd want. Yeah. So there already is a cue supposedly there. Odd. Interesting. I guess then I don't need a cue path? It's so fate. Sure. Terrain 2 uneven placement. Oh, feck off. 2 uneven for placement, my ass. It's gonna say that for everything, isn't it? Oh, come on! What the fuck? So I didn't pause the game like an idiot. It's not showing up either, so I think that's a complete fail. That's freaking stupid, bro. Whatever. Okay, so here, obviously 26. That, I guess, to the very edge. Nope, of course not. Obstructed. It's obstructed. So we'll keep that there. And then see, the problem is it looked way more proper and better in my head, but now that I'm actually looking at it in game, I'm starting to realize it's way more complicated than I thought it would be to implement the layout I was thinking of. It was like a staggered grid layout is basically what I had in mind for this. So I'd stagger the grid layout, sort of like what I'm doing here, and then you have a grid here and a grid over here, and you know, you slowly expand it this way. Although now I'm realizing 22,000 square kilometers is not much area. Cause damn, that is, it looks big until you actually zoom out and you realize it's like this minuscule little piece of the park. So now, I'm even more so unsure about what I want to do here. But yeah, and I wanted to have a bunch of staff areas right here. Then on the other side of the center, then the other side of the center, and the other side of the center. Have your entrances on each center edge. So they're in every single centered edge. That would be the goal, but I don't even think that the other things are working right now. So I might just, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make, even though the main staff areas currently are still back here, which I feel like I should continue that. To be fair, I think though I'm gonna put them here. So more stiff paths for stiff infections. Just randomly shake up the color again because I can. No, not 26 meters or meters, feet. So you're mean. God damn it. You just won't accept it. And then you're gonna say obstructed, aren't you? No, you're not. But you're still not gonna work. There's no shift click. Oops. There's no shift click and there's no, yeah, there's no control click. Oh, perfect. Love it. Just the best. Wait, what? Why must you be an ass? I want you to be central and you're not allowing me to do it. Now you're willing to be central-ish. What the heck? I had you off before. You absolute dick for brains. Anyway, so that's gonna be this. We just have the other facilities. So we have the Transformers and Bumblebee and probably retired, and by retired I mean still broke as fuck Nick Cage. Yeah, just for good measure, just for shits and giggles. So that, you know, you really discover the true entertainment value and purpose of this park, this zoo. It's not actually to study the animals that are here, it's to study the humans. The random washed up celebrities that we happen to store in our park, like Disney's vault. While they're washed up and freshly murdered child stars, which is truly what the Disney Vault is. Don't let them tell you otherwise. I just realized this is blockaded. I can't connect it like I wanted to. Mother trucker. Mother of Doge. Hey honey, would you like some more coffee? Would you not? God damn it. You're a dick. You're a dick. At least that works. Okay, so that's that. Problem. We're gonna have to still blockade this part now because we're gonna have stuff back here, and then they're definitely gonna see through this, and then we really have to go further on the work. Okay, so let's go for the facilities, I suppose, so we can facilitate the facilitation of facilities. Stiff infections, and then we want to ride our bicycle. We would like to ride our bike. We want the keeper hut, sure, but that's not what I'm looking for. I want the, where's the staff? There we go. The staff infection room. Yes, please. Shoink. Yikers, yikers. And I do want to be over the top with the amount of these I have, because realistically, you can never have too many of these. Like, always make sure you have a surplus on hand. Then I don't think we need, realistically, I don't even think we need the keeper huts, but I kind of want to have them there anyway. Veterinary surgeries, just for safety reasons, I feel like it's probably a decent concept, an idea, radical concept. Except if I put that there, then I hate that that has to be a part of it, to be fair, because then it just goes over the paths and in the way of it, and it's like, that's not what I want in my life. That's not what I want in my wife. I'll probably never have, especially with that kind of a joke. So we have those. I suppose we could put, I don't really need the keeper huts around here. I think realistically, it's just like a perfect place to stuff the staff rooms, a bunch of staff rooms, and of course all these utilities. So, let's see. So let's get a few of these stuffed in here. It's the one frickin' way it doesn't have a connection, because of course it is. Get a bunch of these in here. Oh my lord. Why you gotta be like that? Why I gotta be so picky, Bree? God damn it, I can't win. Why must you be a dick? God damn it, you're right there. And yet you're determined to be the pickiest of dicks. The dickiest of picks. Yeah, like... It's just an increment. I mean, come on. But no, you have to be so far set back. That doesn't really make sense to have these where they are, but, you know. Well, this one doesn't, I feel like. It might. I just feel like it doesn't, though. I feel like it's completely pointless and redundant. And then we'll get another one. I guess we'll put you like that. Put her there. And then another one. Like... that. Sure. Cool. Cool beans. Yeah, and these did not extend the grid at all because they're right next to each other, but you hear and see nothing. And I guess for the facilities, I'll go back to staff. And get... yeah, I guess I'll get a... so I had to put the surgery down. So I think what I'm going to get is I'm going to get the... where is it? Probably a small quarantine and probably a small keeper hut. Just because I can fit those in here with ease and it won't really be an issue. And they're small, so I don't... well, that's not really that small, but they're small enough that I don't really have to be concerned about space and all that. So I think... for the moment, that's good. Sure. Now we want nature. We want to have things that will hide the absolute travesty that is what people will scream and hoop and holler about, because they'll act like it's the end of all days because, oh my god, they've seen staff buildings and now they have to sue. As you know, that's the thematic of all these dicks that we have in our zoo, because of course they are that way. I really wish you weren't like this. I just want to hide you. Oh, you're not even what I thought you were. You're flat. You're flatter than a mofo. Because apparently motherfuckers are in fact flat people. I didn't know that myself until, well, I just informed myself of that. Fuck it, let's Stonehenge this shit up. 'Cause we can. Get these boulders in the way so that they can become Colorado. Pretty nifty, bro. Pretty freaking radical, bree. Speaking radical, dude. Indeed. Right. Boink. Nice, nice. And then we gotta go over here. So. Should we go with... I think I should put a bunch of rocks out here now. And we'll see what happens. So. Put some rocks out here. Because why not? Because we can. Would you shut up? I get it. Telemarketer. Go away. Thank you. And then I don't know how sensitive this is to the extent that it probably did pick up that vibration, but I have no certainty if that actually is sensitive enough to do that. It may very well be. I don't know. So, if you guys did get disturbed or hear that, that's my phone. Voice crack. Then we got that. Very nice, very nice. I think I'm gonna leave that like that, and then I'm gonna plant some bigger, fatter plants that are racist as fuck. Let's see. Boyd's nest point. That's in the plant, up in the sky. Okay, Boyd's nest point. If they were bigger, that's what she said. And then she left me. I just need something. I guess I could plant a sprucey goosey. Sprucity goosey. I did not see why not. I mean, it does technically do the job, which I didn't, and it is also why she left me. Cool beans. Cool beans, bro. Okay, so then do that, and then we'll plant one here. One here. Get another one. A big buckthorn. Big boy. Oh yeah, now that's far more like it. Boom. Boom, boom, motherfucker. Boom, motherfucking boom. Biosnatch in his batch. Like that. And then this. Technically, they still see staff rooms, so I think that they'll still complain, but it's the least I can do. In fact, I can make them, again, walk through plants. I don't think that's going to be a problem. It doesn't seem like it probably ruins anything, so that will probably actually blockade that view a little bit more so. And that's cool, because then as long as they have a harder time seeing the facilities, they have a less likely chance that they'll complain. Whine, whimper, squeal, and squawk. Like a bowl of guac. It rhymed, okay? Listen. Shut up. I have issues. Not that we didn't know that already, but, you know, just reminding you. For good measure. Okay, I see, yeah. They're going up into the trees because they're being dicks. Ye old dick for brains. Okay, that. Put one there. Just to really crack down on the views so that people hopefully won't be like, I technically see it still, so I'm still gonna complain. So there's that. But yeah, and then of course they can see over here. So yes, now we're gonna have to do this, where we're gonna have to start also burying over on this side. Just prep for this. So let's just get a bunch of, let's just have a line of these bracken bushes. Or bramble. Is it bracken or bramble? This is the bramble. Okay. Cool beans. Oh, this is actually a line of them anyway. Cool. I didn't pay attention. As usual. Do that. Wish those things were way bigger. Again. Damn, that's what she said. I need to stop saying. I'm starting to annoy myself at this point. Not that that's remotely abnormal, because it absolutely is not. Get candelabras up in this biznatch, in his batch. Cool beans, cool beans. Get another one, shorter, for really just for fun, because we can. Then we got that. Let's get giggity. I know this is technically Asiatic, but we're planting them anyway. For fun, and for beauty, because, you know, we can. And I'm not gonna do the stupid tomb thing again. I'm annoying myself with that too! Yay! It sort of works, but it's, yeah. I'm good. Cool beans. corkwoods up on our... Cool. Some creosotes. So we can burn this bitch to the ground. Profitability, my ass. Conservation, a ploy. This is a government running. Everything's a lie. Smoke and mirrors, bitch. Smoke and mirrors. Alright. There's still technically visibility in there. Time to cure that with disease. Sick. Time to cure that with disease. Sick. He says in his attempt to say awesome. Sick. Sounds like a shitty like online YouTube series too. Like some sort of, I don't know, game show. Sick. That's really tiny Abrevita. That's really tiny Abrevita. Wow, okay, English is extreme today. Not. And then I'll play another one there, because again, Abreviters are fucking effective at this shit of blockading the eyes from seeing shit. So, that's good, I suppose. I do suppose. That is good enough. Hopefully. Light a couple of these around just in case they get really... somehow suddenly have Hawk's vision. Like, I can see it, though. Yeah, you're not supposed to be able to. You just suddenly have impeccable vision, apparently. Cool. I actually plant that there. I'll plant this here, because it's not intercepting it. And then here, so that, again, hopefully, it's less likely for people to see it. That's in the rocks, but you know what they say. And then... I don't say on the rocks, I say in the rocks. Absolute bald-faced lie. And now I'm just taking the lazy, easy way out and just planting Abrevite after Abrevite. It is really effective. These Abreviters are so freaking effective, man. They're really, especially these huge ones, like, these are so freaking effective at doing the job. And blockading people's eyes from seeing what they apparently lose their collective shit over. It ruins the entire experience. It tanks the experience so far down that they can't live their life because they get anxiety because they think that they saw a building that should exist, but they don't want to exist. Kind of like the homeless and how people want to deal with it. Yay! Or them, I should say. Talking about the problem itself. Cool. So that's blockaded off. Awesome, awesome. Go away. Oh, interesting. That's never happens. Cool. Anyway. Let's see. So that's all covered up for the moment. I'm going to need to cover up the backside too, which is a part of what I really should do right now. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, even though I should probably deal with this back area over here, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to deal with this one over here. So I think what I want to do, well actually what I want in the center is I want, fairly central, is I want like a lemur habitat and stuff, but I really want to do the lemur stuff right now. I think I'm going to work on another habitat over here, another haberdashery, except I need to bury things over here too. I guess what I'm going to do is instead, I'm going to be in a bed. Oh, you know what? They can probably see through this stuff too from here, and that's probably making them complain if they are complaining. I actually don't know if they are. It might actually be far enough away, but I'm going to do the little Abrevita trick again. Aborvite. And just make it as easy as possible to blockade this from view. Cool, cool. Plant another one right here. Again, just wherever it makes sense so that it can hopefully blockade people's views from apparently being the entire experience in the zoo being so heavily ruined because there's a tree. Or not a tree. There's a building. It's the end of the world, they say. They're right too. It's absolutely the end of all times. Everything is going to hell in a handbasket because they saw a staff building. Lord above, what have we done to our lives? What have we done to our patrons? They have cancer now. All the children, they've all died. They're all dead. Because we didn't block even the slightest sliver view of staff building. You can tell that's literally my biggest peeve and complaint with this game. By far, because every stream I spend like probably close to, if you could put everything allocated all together, somewhere between 5 and 15 minutes. Every stream. Fucking ranting about that in a snide-ass fashion. Okay, so now that that's dealt with. Sometimes airlines. Huh. I want to ride my bicycle. I would like to ride my bike. I mean, I guess we could go this. Just for some concepts and ideas. Because I know that there is, obviously, other things besides the lemur haberdasheries. So, which I believe there is. I believe in life after life. Okay, yeah, like this can work for indoors. I feel like. I mean, duh, it's made for that, but did they not have that for the African one though? I call bull short. I call Bolshevik. Yeah, so let's see, because there's actually quite a bit of stuff in here. Just base game that it could be useful. I'm trying to think. See, monkey rocks. This would work. Herbivore habitat. There's a basic bitch herbivore habitat, apparently. Haberdashery. Cool. A lot of Indian stuff. That's for sure. That's Fauci's a large herbivore habitat. It looks exactly the same size. I guess it's slightly larger, maybe. Large primate habitat. Okay, so the primate habitat. So we could just frickin' scam our way straight to the front of the pack. Okay, this is a custom one on the shop, and it lifts the land up. And because everything on the workshop, at least for me, every single thing I've ever gotten from the workshop automatically is in the air. Why? I don't fucking know, but it is. So, what the hell is this supposed to be? Is it really just like an exterior or something? I guess so. So yeah, like I could cheat and immediately go for the primate habitats without really building it. In fact, I could expand it if I wanted to, but I have semi-aquatic habitat, which would be kind of cool to have one of those. I think this is where the water is, where that the tallest part is, probably, which makes perfect sense. That's the way to be open. It's one of the custom ones. Is the reptile center. Small primate habitat. I can use it as like a baseline too. Oh, this is just a wisteria thing. I could do a small one, but I want to do a big one. I want a big dog. So this will save time as well. So I don't have to go fuss around building shit like I normally would, which I feel like is probably a good idea and a good thing. So oh, this actually looks like it's gonna be in the air too, isn't it? Well, what's with that? It is. It's in the fucking air. Wait a minute. And I did not download that, I'm pretty sure. But that is in the air again. Cohabit. Everything's in the air. Why is every blueprint in the air and therefore it sets down in the air? It pulls land up and or it Or is it just like they're trying to encourage people to use the terrain tool as much as possible or something? Because, to be fair, that's really stupid. Whether or not that's the case, that's really stupid. This is in the air. Why is everything in the air? I don't want to allow myself to touch anything blueprint when everything thinks it has to be in the fucking air. That is legitimately annoying. I mean, if it just placed, again, like as if it placed in the air, right? Which is what it's supposedly gonna do. If it actually didn't, and it placed, like, or say it did place in the air, but I could immediately, as soon as I click on it, it selects everything that is a part of the blueprint, and I can just lower it to the ground, that would be great. The problem is if it's not, this is ultra fucking time consuming. Which is annoying. I'm sad. I guess I could try it. I'll try it. But that's the habitat entrance. What am I doing? So I don't know what I want to do with my life. Let's put this. Is that even? Yeah, but then that has that centered, which is kind of the basic idea. Okay. Nope. Yeah, I pulled the land up with it. God damn it. Why you gotta be a dick? That don't help nobody. Yeah, it completely ate the wall as a result. And now, see, this is why I didn't want to do that. I should have saved before I chanced that and placed it, because now I have to completely terraform all the land. And that is really freaking agitating. This is why I will never, ever, ever place a fucking habitat. I mean, a blueprint, because what the hell is the point? Seriously. And why should I want to edit the barrier? I do not understand what the heck I'm looking at right now. Yeah, that's not helpful in the slightest. It's not actually what I want. I don't want to edit the barrier. I want to delete everything. Delete hose. How do I delete? Will you let me delete, or are you not going to let me delete it? Because it doesn't look like I can actually delete it. Yeah, no. I'm never going to try to place in the... I don't care if it's like 5 years in the future. I will never trust this fucking blueprint stuff ever again. Nor the workshop thing. Because this is the fucking stupidest shit. And it should not be doing that. I already know for a fact. It should absolutely not be doing that. But it is. And it's fucking determined to do it. And for some stupid reason at this point, I have no ability to select it now. I can only select it via editing the barrier. But I can't actually get the fucking habitat itself. Do you know how freaking agitating that is? Seriously. And nothing is considered a part of the group. Even more agitating. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to deal with this? Seriously. It's so fucking stupid. Go away. Every single bit of you. Leave me alone. And I like how, of course, the fucking walls don't count as objects. You have to go into edit barrier in order to get rid of them. For whatever reason. It's so annoying. And then I have to do this stupid terraforming again because everything broke. very, very annoying. Why is this even a thing? Like, I don't get that. Why is it so determined to place in the air? No matter what I do, I can't not get it to place in the air. It's just so fucking determined. It's mildly infuriating. And it's woefully inefficient, and it doesn't allow me to do jack shit as a result. And it's really fucking annoying. So now I just have this fucking thing to get rid of. Like... Truly, it is... It truly is incredibly illogical. Yeah, that figures. That's not what I want then. What I really want is okay. I want you to bring this to the ground. And last time I had to do this on a stream, it took eternity. And it was super fucking finicky. In this case, it seems like it's absolutely going to be the case. In fact, it's not even going away. It's flatten to surface is what I want, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I want. I want flatten to surface. And as you can tell, it's really finicky, because then it's going to start floating. And the only way I can start getting at the floating part is once... A, I have a specific angle on the camera, and B, I get rid of this all the stuff on the bottom that attaches it to the ground. Which is apparently throughout the... No, that's not what I wanted. God damn it. Why? Welcome back to why I do not touch blueprints in this game. I build everything from scratch on my own. But at least I got a basic idea, an outline for what constitutes safe habitat, I guess, for primates. Even though that was a climbable wall. Because it was made of wood, which for primates makes perfect sense. But then again, for the birds that can fly, apparently you don't need a roof over them for them to stay either, so... Don't ask me. I don't know how that stuff works. But, yeah, there's a lot of things like this that are just totally freaking broken. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, they're... Stop it. They're completely broke. And it's really annoying. There it is, yeah. See how finicky it is? Ay, ay, ay. Just have these random pieces left, of course. God damn it. Devs, why? Why is this a problem? Why is this always a thing? Like, why is this even a thing? And if this was intentional, why? Like, what in your brain said this makes sense? Seriously, I do not begin to understand the supposed logic behind such a decision, such a concept. Ugh, I really wish I didn't do this. No, I'm really regretting my decision making. I really need to learn to start to save my games before I try something. Seriously, because this is the biggest, like one of the best pieces of proof of why you need to do that. Whether you're me or not me, it doesn't matter. You gotta do it, because if you don't, you're gonna regret your life. And in this case, I'm regretting my fucking life right now. So considering I'm streaming, and this is now gonna take up, what, like probably 10 to 20 total minutes now of my stream and my lifespan just fucking doing this. because it's the best I can do as a direct result of whatever the programming is that's causing this bullshit to happen. Isn't it the best? Isn't it just great, everybody? And again, if you guys have any idea out there, you play this game and you have any idea why the hell this kind of stuff happens incessantly, and if you know if it's supposed to or not, or if you know if it's a bug or a problem or not, and you have a fix, please do not hesitate to leave a comment, whether it's in this actual live stream in the chat or in any of the VODs of this game, like that I do, which of course every stream I do turns into a VOD, so yeah. So basically comment on the video, the VOD, afterward. It becomes one, and let me know, because I really would appreciate that aid and that help if you have a fix, if you have a way to avoid it, what have you, because, or even if you just have the reason why behind it, if there is really a reason for this, and if it therefore is supposed to be, you know, this way, and it is intentional, and you know that for a fact, like, again, just please do not hesitate to let me know, because it would be incredibly, incredibly appreciated. And any help you have, again, is also incredibly useful and appreciated for me. So, highly encourage you to do that, because this is also a waste of time for everybody who's trying to watch the stream. Of course, if you're watching the VOD, you can skip past this until it's over with, and then we're actually doing shit. But yeah. Damn it. I seriously wonder if this is a problem that many or any other players have actually encountered before, because yeah, this is so stupid. No, stop! Why are you raising the land? Don't be a dick. Be a wick. I just realized it's wavy anyway by default, because it's like, even though it's grassland, it's kind of more like sand dunes more than anything. Dunnies. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, how incredibly, I am so entertained right now. This is incredibly thrilling. So fucking fun, guys. Like, you don't even understand how much fun I'm having right now. Just sitting here wasting my life away. Would you stop adding to the land? I don't want you to raise it. I'm trying to get you to go back to the ground. Not become mountainous. Stop. Why do you keep doing that? It's really annoying. It does it every single time I go across the path, it seems like it'll start raising the land for whatever reason. So now it's going too deep. What the hell? This is the flattening tool, not the, hey, let's increase or decrease the size tool. Dear Lord, this is annoying. No, stop. Calm down. No, stop it. Why? I can't win, I tell you, I can't. Oh, Lord. This is getting worse and worse. I can't... No, see, it's doing everything underneath these things in the air again. And then all it wants to do is that. How am I supposed to avoid this? Or even can I even avoid it? I guess. I was able to fix this before and get it to go away, but for some reason this time I can't. And it seems like it's probably because of the fact that it keeps wanting to make the land as uneven as possible around it. I don't know. There. Why is that supposedly flattening to the ground? I don't get it. And it doesn't want to go all the way up. It sort of does, it sort of doesn't. Please, just fucking come on. Go away. Oh my Lord. Like, how am I supposed to fucking deal with this? Seriously. Bro. And that's as far as it's willing to go with it. It won't go any further up the rock or the land. It's just like, no. This is as far, see? This is as far as I'm willing to go away. And then it's just freaking ruining everything else again. It's per usual. And I can't get rid of these. So these are permanent now, apparently. Fuck. What do I do? I can't get rid of it. No. God damn it. I don't know if like, oh, I guess maybe I changed to the smooth tool, didn't I? That's what I did. Okay. That's what I did. When all else failed, I went to the smoothing tool and found out that that's how that works. Okay, good. That's how you get rid of the floating pieces. Lord, have mercy on my soul. And I don't know if you can delete water. I think when there's already a piece of water involved, a water body involved with it, you're just screwed, I'm pretty sure. Scrooge McDuck, I'm pretty sure you can't fix that. Like once it's there, this is just permanent. All it's gonna do is smooth the edge of it out because that's the best it can do when it has water, because it won't allow the water to spill out. So I think I'm just screwed when it comes down to the water, unfortunately. So if anybody ever wonders in the future why I won't touch workshop items, why I won't touch blueprints, just show them to this live stream. Show them to this live stream, point them to when this whole piece of shit started. And then make them say you need to watch the entire thing because this is why he doesn't do that. So, for future reference, and I'm serious, literally link somebody this live stream, or just tell them to go look up the live stream with this title, because that I did. Because this is fucking stupid. It's such a waste of time. It's for anybody and everybody, whether you're watching, or in this case, I am playing. This is the dumbest pile of crap ever, I'm telling you. So now I just have this water bowl. I don't have any idea what to do with. So now I'm pretty much forced to have to do something with it. The only thing I can think to do, I mean, I guess I could build, or I don't have to build terrain up on it. I suppose I should, so that, because I'm thinking I could put flamingos in it, but then I definitely would have to have some land. So I suppose what I'll do is I'll raise up the land around it, just a little bit of it. Latent surface state. Now it's above it. God damn it, that's not what I wanted either. I don't want you to be above it. Oh crap, now it's doing it wrong again. Now it's doing it Romulan. Wah wah wah. Walk walk walk. Wah wah wah. Walk walk walk. You know what? Fuck it. I'll give them a little bit of a weird ass underground kind of cavernous area. Even though they're freaking flamingos. I guess I could have them with other animals, to be fair, but something like this. They have this like cavernous area for no reason in particular whatsoever. Oh, now you're building up. That's not exactly what I expected, but okay. That'll work. Do that, yes. Go off. Fucking go off, friend. They won't connect. There we go. This is becoming one of the weirdest, almost phallic-like objects I think I've ever seen. Then we're gonna smooth. This is absolutely not what I intended to have happen or do, but here we are. Glad you've been taking my advice. Ambulance can't quite get through traffic fire. Very nice. Oh yeah, it's 4:52. Holy shit. I don't know. Did you think? Holy shit! Holy shit! A swordfish just about impaled me through the face. No, what would you think that? Well, actually, that sounds like fun though. This is about to be the weirdest fucking haberdashery the world's ever seen. I'm gonna say it right now. And now there's no longer a crossing, which kind of sucks. I wanted there to be a crossing there, but I suppose it's okay. Let's get over here. Same thing. Something really bizarre with it. So let's do something like this, I guess. And let's do that. And then I think, see, the problem is I want to lower this down enough that they can access it. The water, because the water, well, I guess I don't have to do that. I can fill up the water a little more now that I think about it. So now that I think about it, let me maybe rough water because it's up in the air. I don't see why not. Oh, don't tell me that. It ain't obstructed if it ain't at the very edge. Oh, come on. How is it supposedly obstructed? Explain this to me. Brusky. How are you supposedly obstructed? You ain't got no logic in that brain of yours. You think it's obstructed. There ain't no holes in the plane. There's plenty of a rim. What are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? I actually legitimately do not understand why it thinks that it's obstructed, because it definitely isn't. Oh, fuck. That's not what I wanted either. Scheiße, de Häuser. Smooth that out, smooth it out, smooth it out. There we go. That's the Storfs. Okay. Cool beans. There is almost a tunnel to the other side, not quite. Oh, something's getting there. That'll work, yeah. I'll do this. That way there's at least something, right? Oh, it's gonna bring that down though, which I don't want it to do. That's a step lower, which again is not what exactly I want it to do. But, okay, boss, okay. And I can smuff it out. It's not remotely as difficult for them to approach it or get up and over it, so that's the basic idea. And I really want to smooth it out around here, so that hopefully it's a little bit easier for everything to access this. The basic idea, I guess, realistically. Now, this is just a smooth feature I'm using over here. So let's see. I guess we'll do a flattened foundation again. So we'll do something like this, and then something like this. So that's really high, but we'll go about there, and then about here, and about here, and about there. That's Okay, that's a little bit not right. So, smooth tool again. Smoothed out as possible, of course. I wonder. So they can definitely get up here now. But kind of wondering. Really know. This is at 100% intensity too, and it ain't not willing to budge. I guess because I didn't do it. I hadn't freaking made this part, so it's not willing to budge. And that's probably actually why, no matter what I do, it probably won't be willing to allow me to put water in it, because it'll automatically tell me it's obstructed, probably. Yep. So even if I heighten this even more around it, it's probably going to tell me the same thing. I saw it calculating show up once right around this nub, but now of course it's immediately being like, actually, sorry, but I can't possibly do that. It's permanently obstructed. Yeah, so it's treating the edge, the rim of this lake like an object, which is the problem, realistically, because I can't fill it up any further, which is a frickin' pain in the ass. But now animals should be able to get up and access that. So I suppose this is probably okay. This is the most wonky ass shit. It just does not. It does not make sense. Oh, that's what it said. Valid, huh? Because it's low enough, it's gonna flood it, and then it floods that actually cavernous area, which kind of sucks. But you know what? Let's make a really freaking wonky giant ass habitat for no reason. So let's do that. And I guess at that point we're done. Let's we're just rolling with it at this point. It screwed up so bad, we might as well just have at it, you know? So let's get yeah, let's get the let's see if a full thing can work. Probably not, but we'll give it a nice shot. So we're gonna go from here, I think. It'll be taller by default. Let's go for something like, yeah, 15 1/4. I don't see why not. It doesn't need to be that big, but I'm gonna do it anyway that way because, again, there's no real reason not to. So I'm gonna do it like that. Should curve it out a bit, and then we're gonna go over here. I'm gonna curve it back this way a bit. It's gonna be a really uneven habitat, but we're gonna do it this way. Like this. It's actually curving up, it looks like. I'm not sure if it is, but I think it is. So this is going to be a really, really, really big habitat because I want to have a lot of animals in it. I'm actually been inspired by somebody that plays a zoo that I saw on Instagram. I think it was yesterday? No, it was the day before that. Ninon, I believe is her name. But yeah, and it just has me kind of inspired to have a really gigantic habitat that would fit all these critters. So there's that. Boink, 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 boink. I don't really think there's going to be much of an issue. Oh, come on. Picky ass son of a biznatch. Okay. Here's where it's going to have to hug the very edge of the path. Either that, I'm going to have to reset the path, which would suck, but if I have to do it, I have to do it. There we go. Okay, cool. It's got a curve. God damn it. I hate, that's really annoying. That's fine. Okay, so it's going to be a sand dune area. I feel like I might need to increase that height a bit more for sure, because it gets really duney out here, and I feel like that's going to make it so that the walls might as well not be remotely as tall as I actually made them to be. I don't know if that's actually the case. It might conform enough to the terrain that it's actually not sunken into the sand dunes. I don't know. How the heck did my face cam get... Did I move my keyboard at some point recently and flip the damn thing? I think I did. Actually, I need water really bad right now. I've been eating it for a little while. I need to go to the bathroom. No! So I think we're actually going to finish with this. So I didn't actually do what I really wanted to. I have the basic idea that I just started over here, although I realize how long that staff path is, and now I'm kind of... I don't know. I'm going to have to toy with this. I think I'm going to actually have to toy with it off camera. I'll feel most comfortable doing it then, and then at the same time it will save you guys the bore of tweaking it and fiddling with it. And then from there, once I figure that recipe out, I think we'll be good. So we'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna polish this up. So this is, of course, currently a haberdashery. Ha ha ha. Habitat. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the... I like to have the habitat gates pretty central, but I think I'm gonna put it right back here. Since it is pretty close to the... That's a wooden habitat gate. I guess it doesn't matter if it's wooden, but I really do like having this metal one, just for the most security. I put that there. We get our staff path, of course, yoinked. Yoinkers with yoinkers. Do this. You pull out this way. Pull her down this way. Cool, cool, cool. Cool beans, cool beans. Do all of that. That's in the middle of the path now. That's not what I wanted either, but now it's gonna curve apparently. Sick. Fucking sick. That's not bad that it's in the middle of the path, but I feel like I'm gonna move that off to the side. And then of course we need to place nature in it. So let's get a desert rock. Very big. Very good. A small rock, not so much, but big rock, very, very good. Very nice. Very good. We'll get the desert rooks out there, and then we'll get the Savannah rocks. Savannah, Georgia. Savannah. Talk like a northeasterner. Everything ends in the ER. Savannah. Johanna. Jehovah. I don't know why. I really like placing rocks inside of the water. It just makes me feel good inside for whatever reason. Unknown to me. That was an obscure placement for that rock, but okay. There we go. I'll put one up here. Another one like so. Like so. Like so. Cool, cool. I know I don't really need too many more rocks, so we got that. Now, what we want is we want to have Africa. Nice. I'm gonna go up top. Want to get the daisies in here, of course, of course. Of course, horse. And as usual, no doubt, it'll probably whine, whimper, and squeal, squawk about the fact that it's in the wrong environment type. You're not supposed to have that in here. It's grasslands, and you have them in the freaking what you call flark it. It's like I don't flip-dicking care? Have you noticed? Have you noticed? Let's see. That's that. Cool beans. We'll put some aloe vera about. There's no real reason not to. And again, aloe vera is a succulent, is a desert succulent. And I know this, again, I just don't care. We're gonna put as many of those around as we possibly can. So it is so nice. Like a proper desert plant, plant it right inside, like with the rocks. For no real reason, sometimes Dwayne Johnson's. Put some banana palms down here. Palm trees, no matter where they're from, it seems like, even deserts, seem to require a fuckload of water. And you know what, I don't really blame them. But, yeah, they do. They really do seem to, so. Let's get our, biobs. Again, I'm saying it completely wrong, and also these are savanna trees, so they do not technically belong that close to water, but you know what? It happened. We'll pretend they're semi-aquatic trees that live in swamps. Swamp, 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 swamp music. Do 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 boop 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 burr booper snoot. Snooter, snoot, snooter. Snoot, snooter, snooter, snooter boop. Buckthorn. How about camelthorn? Is this? Yeah, it's just one. It's not even large or small or any of that typical stuff. It's just kind of there. That's entry. Nice. Cool. Nice. Thanks. Appreciate. Thanks, game. That's on the frickin' wall. I'm glad. That's exactly where I wanted to put it. Couldn't possibly agree more. Let's go to the next one. These are the really big ones. That's what she said. My lack of sleep is finally starting to hit me again. I felt so much better when I was out today. Doing some much needed food shopping, and then I come back and I was feeling super on top of the world, and now I'm starting to feel all starting to feel that tiredness again. It's really set in. It's quite nice. It's pretty radical, dude. If I may say so, my shelf. And one more for good measure. And this time we'll actually put some mangroves in here. I haven't had that anywhere else. It will be unlikely I will continue to put mangroves around. So we're gonna put these where they belong. West Virginia, Mount Lammer, Coentry Roads, that carried me home. A bunch right there. No pun intended, a bunch. A bunch of trees when it's literally a bunch, but not in the way that it was meant. Hephalumps. It's so hilarious. What a coinky dink. What a fucking coinky dink, you know? Such a damn coinky dink. A wonka-donk. That's coconut palm, so no more mangroves. Cool beans. Nice. And let's get you ordered here. Sound like on some kind of singing the blues. And you put that on top of the aloe vera because of freaking course you did. Why wouldn't you have done that? That wouldn't have made sense if you hadn't done that. Little fashion reads. 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 They're all floating. Help. Help me, just help me and shoot me here tonight. Shoot me, God please shoot me, just kill me already. Yeah, I have severe issues. Not that we did this already, I always say way too often. It makes me feel like I need to be scoffing. It's a bald-faced lie. So supposedly, these are naturally African? These trees don't naturally grow this way, by the way. And they're also not trees, they're actually hedges. But, you know. Sure. Or not hedges, but shrubs. Because they're only supposed to grow to about 15 feet tall, even though a lot of times they decide to get hyper ambitious with themselves and grow much taller than that. Because they're fucking racist. But anyway. So that's that. Let's get some date palms here and there. Definitely want plenty of open spaces though. You don't want too many places with too much trees and shit, but you don't want too few or little either. So gotta get your date palm skidoodles up in here. Gotta have your treed in areas and gotta have your non-treed in areas and all that good stuffs. So dwarf source. You have your Elephanteus grace stands. Very nice. My favorite. That's on top of each other. God dang it. Well, time to do what I did before a few times. Before, that is. Where you kind of just roll with it and pretend that it's totally normal when it clearly isn't. Right. Quite right. Make it look like it's supposed to do that, sort of. Even though it's not really working right now. That's just because it's kind of isolated, and then it won't actually sink into the plants like a lot of times it does. A lot of times it'll sink a little further in, like there. But for whatever reason, this one's refusing to do it, and the other ones around the area are refusing to do it too. So, see, like that. That's a nice little gradual step up on each other, but, you know. You gotta be fucking racist about it, me. Or else, who's gonna believe anything you say? Or something, I don't know. Oh, there we go. Cool. Let's pretend that's normal. Cool, so now you have all of that. Now you have your hookthorn acacias. Of course, I'm putting that in the area that's supposed to be relatively open. My bad. Let's put a few of these back here. I think this is a really good patch to put these trees in, too, so. Let's see what this vicinity you put it up in the baobab. It looks so good at like eye level of patrons of the park, patron of the park. But yeah. And then there you go, friend. Cool beans. So then you have this open area as well, but we're gonna put that there, and then we're gonna remove. Well, we're gonna remove it. This is more of a typical. This reminds me of an umbrella thorn to me, but. Put that there. Put it there. Ivy. Ivoire? No, that's Ivory. Not Ivy. Fucking idiot. You goddamn nitwit. Kapulk trees. I actually really wanted the kapulk up here. The biggest possible tree I could get. Just slap its fat ass up here. I still can. It's not quite where I'd want it though. I want it on the like highest prominence. I guess I can put it there. I can put it right here. It's actually technically slightly higher. So, cool beans. Cool motherfucking beans. Biznatch. Cool motherfucking beans. Yes, yeah. Feckin' yes, yeah. I love how my commentary is always just this bullshit, but then again, this is exactly what I do when I play by myself too. I just like self-commentate. It's just complete bullshit that I spew out my mouth like I always do. Because I am a smart boy who does shit sometimes, but definitely not. Actually, those are really floating. But okay. Listen, I'm not the devs. I'm not gonna worry about that this time around. That's not the worst thing to see. So we're gonna just sit there and pretend like that definitely is not there. Like a good boy, do you? Like a smart boy. Has nothing to do with any of that. But you know, you gotta stroke a ego that doesn't exist. Do la dee 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 do 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 do. We don't have any Morillas, because I believe Morilla is still LMPI. So that's unfortunate. Ha, ha, ha. If anybody gets that reference, probably not. Especially not, you know, the younger groups that are probably within my own age group. Probably won't get it at all, but kind of wish they would. This does not look like mangrove related things at all. There's your Marula. Your Marula. Or whatever the hell you want to call it, man. Hot diggery doog. I do me. I'm out of trucking snoog. Ah, hell yeah. Alright. Alright. I'll check out. He's Alright. And then that, and then this, and that. And I guess one more, because we are probably have anything else out there. And then I might as well have some river bush willows, because there is a decent amount of water in here. This is the most watery hole I have. That sounds really, really, really weird to say now that I hear myself saying it aloud. It's like, you know, that sounds a little bit like there's going to be some immature minds that are going to be like, really wet. Anyway, but yeah, so that's that. Salt Cedar. Sort of like a big bush of them out here. A big cluster. A big cloister of my oyster. A big cluster. And there we go. Cool. And then we'll put one in. Yep, that's exactly where I wanted it. Good job, game. Skillfully done. Skillfully done. Rotate it. Boink. And one more. Boink. Cool. I should probably put some papyrus sedges around, but I'm not going to. I've got a couple of... A small few Sudanese frankincense trees, because I can. Shoink. Cool. A single sycamore maple. A few tamarins, because I want the tamarins that are like really colorful, because I feel like that would make some sense. That would make more sense in a washout to have those there. But I just think they're really colorful, and I really like them. They remind me a lot of locust trees. I think they were probably in the same family as locusts. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it looks too cool not to utilize, utilize. So that is why I'm going to utilize them. A few of them here and there. I think it looks pretty good, for sure. Without chisel, my nizzle. So those are the tamarins, and then we have the date palms and the umbrella thorns, which you definitely need umbrella thorns around because they're gonna happen. And those, since we don't have camel thorns, this is the next best we got. So these are definitely usually more out isolated by themselves. So get like one out there. Cool. Your tree ferns, definitely far more tropical of a endeavor. So we'll do that, and we'll get another one. higgity here. Cool. Now we have all that done, said and done. We can officially get an Amelia in here. There's not really any paths that are going to be going around here. Like, in fact, this area could just be a normal wall because what's the point? I could run a loop around there. I could even have a path that goes all the way up and then goes over it. But the thing is, there's a part of me that doesn't want to do that just because of the fact that realistically, that's like inviting everybody to throw shit in there and put trash down and stuff, and I don't really want to do that. But, I don't know, whatever. I think I actually will do that. I think the way I'm going to do that is bring it up, although then again, they'll just look directly at stuff and be like, it's ruining my experience if I do this anywhere around here. So I guess maybe I shouldn't do that, but I really want to. God damn it. They really make it difficult, the devs, with the way that people treat this stuff. But whatever. Anyway, you know what I'm going to do? Right. So first off, I'm going to actually start this with here. And I think I have a basic idea what I'm going to do. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build build more facilities, of course, over here for the people to utilize. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck something back to about here. And that's where people will be able to walk through. They'll still be able to look at the Okapi, but they'll be primarily for them to look here at the animals that are going to be here on this side. But it's going to stop about here. I'm just going to have, like, maybe at the very end here, I'm going to have probably some kind of a decorative feature that has to do with Africa. And then that'll kind of block off partially this stuff. And then I can just have a bunch of these trees. I can cluster all these trees right here behind it. And I won't have to worry about it. I think that's a decent idea. So I think I may just do that. But that's going to have to wait until either another stream or when I get into doing stuff off the cuff. So what I would like is to ride my bicycle. I'd like to ride. Okay. I'm being an idiot. I want to do that. Hard work. You guys, what do I want? Ooh, we have a Goldilocks over here. Longevity is very nice. I could adopt him and then immediately release him for points, which wouldn't be a bad idea. Still isn't great. His immunity's decent, which is good. Yeah, yours is good as well. We get another female elephant. That wouldn't be a bad idea. She's not too bad. In fact, she's even better than the other two I think I have. I think just because I see that, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to put her into... I could put her into there, but I don't want to. We already have the Hephalumps, so I'm going to do that. And then we'll have 4 of them currently. What I really want is I want to have things together. So I want to have... God damn it, why do you keep doing that? I want to have... Because I don't think... let's see about the buffalo. Zoopedia. Yeah, okay. Wildebeest, giraffes, springbok, sable antelope, ostrich, warthog, and zebra. Okay, cool. But what I really wanted to do. Stop it! I want to get to the flamingos. And I want to have flamingos in there. It'll be very nice. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, Gershwin. Gemsbach, what I, of course, always call Oryx. Greater flamingo, that's what you is. Zoopedia. Interspecies. Nothing. Interesting. Does that mean that it would cause me issues? I don't think so. I've seen people put flamingos together with some other critters before. But maybe it's not exactly the best. Anyway, I don't want any climbers, because if I put climbers in, I'm probably going to get screwed by it, so. Let's see. What about the tortoises? I don't think they're all South American, are they? Doesn't benefit from anything, of course not. Of course not. Nope. The tiniest little area, it looks like between Lake Malawi and the other lake that's there. Those are those tortoises, but there's also other tortoises I could get. Hello. Okay, well, while I'm thinking of it, since they're here, 1 to 6. Let's see. Okay, it's exactly the same animals. So if I want to bound, damn it, if I want to bound them together, I think all of these are going to be the same results, right? They're all going to say the same things. Yeah. So those are the only interspecies things that they're supposed to be able to get from. But this is specifically looking at benefits. I don't know if it means that they aren't gonna be okay with each other. I'm sure the crocodiles have nothing, right? They have no interspecies. Yeah. We could have some, some proper representation of the wild, though, if we wanted to throw some things together. So I assume, therefore, oryx, for whatever reason, are going to be like Okapi. They're just supposed to be like critters that just don't want to be together with anything else. Because that would kind of suck, but yeah. Those are flamingos. Right, because Gems block, I'm going all the way through it. Galapagos. Galapagos is definitely not going to be great with anything else. So, James book, aka Oryx. Oryx! Nothing. Because of course. Does that mean that they're going to have issues with other animals? Possibly. Is it shy? I would figure. Alright, well, I think I'm going to just go with the burbs anyway. I think I'm going to go with both the Indian people, otherwise known as a peacock, and put them in there with flamingos. I think I'm still going to do the flamingos. So, mandrills, otherwise known as baboons, I believe. They are, in fact, the same thing. Same thing. Baboon, well, maybe not. Huh. Mandrills. 5 to 10. Doesn't say you're confident around people, which is cool, I guess. I wonder how closely related they are to baboons. I do wonder. Alright, well, I guess we're going to go for what we can. The longevity on you is really sadly bad. And the immunity on the others are bad too, which sucks. What about the dramps? Yeah, they aren't great either. They aren't necessarily bad, but they aren't great. There's a small giraffe. Tiny giraffe. It'd probably be this one and this one that I'd want to adopt if I got the dramps. Let's get to the zebras though. It's super tiny zebra, cute. Oh, even smaller. Aww. Yeah, fertility immunity is horrible on you. So basically it'd be these two would be the ones I'd want to get for the zebras, so I guess I will. And you. The two tiny little zebras. And we'll get the let me see. Did this was the one that said nothing, right? Yeah. But I don't see them I don't see them having issues with each other though, to be honest. Oh yeah, Springbok. Agility 100. They're more balanced though. But we're gonna get them both. So you do, Keisha. Nice. Sable cantaloupes. Longevity is not good, but everything else is great, which is cool, I guess. Your immunity's horrible. Your immunity's horrible. I don't know why their immunity is so bad. Or actually, their genetics just in general is so bad. I wish it wasn't the case. So you and you? Was it? No, yeah, you're pretty good overall. I gotta should just get these two. They'd be basically around the same thing. Just the longevity is not what I don't. What's what I don't like about them. Tiny little giraffe. So your longevity's worse, but I don't know. Like, there's a lot of animals they'd have to wait on for something better. Of course, there's a better one that immediately enters the market. It's fairly young too, so we'll get you as well. Adisa. Freaking jackass. Hippopotamus. I still think we're probably gonna go with a flamingo too. Not entirely sure on that. Kinda want to. I definitely want to get an oryx anyway. Despite the fact that it would mean that they don't get any interspecies bonuses or anything. But I don't know. I definitely, of course, want to get an ostrich. Oh, he's like nothing, which isn't bad. Yeah, so the best ostrich I can get is this one. How big is your group? 1 to 8. 1 male, 7 females. Okay, cool. So you can do fine by yourself. God damn it. You can do fine by yourself, which is aight by me. So, great flamingo. Adopt. Cool beans. Cool beans. Still really tempted. I'm still so tempted. I really want me an oryx. I think I am going to get the oryx. And I'm going to quickly look again at the Zoopedia. Just to make sure I can remember. 5 to 10. So no, they absolutely have to be in a herd, which does suck. Because I will have to get more. I guess it's not the worst thing in the world, but tain't what I wanted. Yeah, and I guess for these two it's okay. But they probably need a herd too, right? I keep clicking on the wrong one. 3 to 5. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. 1 male, 34 females. For fuck's sake. You guys are ambitious. Right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to have to get more gems block. So your longevity is horrific, and your immunity is not great. But I think, oh yeah, your longevity is 0, fucking 0. I think this is probably the next one that I get. So I get her, and then yeah, I'll get a fucking tortoise. I think this one's also the next one I'll get. So boom. And then we can go further down. I think the warthog was a part of that group, if I'm not mistaken. I probably am completely mistaken. See, this one's not bad either, this ostrich, because it's only 17 fertility. It's not bad on that. I think that's the only hit it really takes. I think we'll get that one as well. I don't want to overcrowd it either, is the thing, so. And then a wildebeest probably needs a herd as well, right? 7. Oh god, yeah. They need a lot of fellow warriors. So we do have a couple of sable antelope that are, you know, decent, I think. Though those have been in a dark time. We might just start with what we got. I think it's probably our best bet. Oops, too far. So, yeah. Just quickly go through. Wildebeest. Yeah. Buffalo. How big of a herd do you guys have to have? Probably pretty freaking big too. 3 to 5. That's not too bad. Actually, I think that might work. So adopt you. I don't think my habitat's too small here for everybody to be a part, but it might be. I actually really don't know. So I don't like the longevity being so short on these guys. Utility's like nothing, but then it's just another dude. And they do need up to 3. There you go. Buddy. Wait, wasn't that another dude? That was totally another dude, wasn't it? I think I have to adopt one of the women in order to get another woman, a women's in there to replace her. So okay, well that is 3, but now I need to look in the storage and see if I got 2 males. I did, and I'm pretty sure they're not supposed to have more than 2? Question mark? I think. That's not what I wanted. Zoopedia. Or more than 2, more than 1. 1 male, yeah. So I have to actually get rid of one of like the guys I just got, which makes total sense because of course I fucking did that to myself. So I just adopted 2 males. You're the younger one. What is your overall genetics? 50, 92, 67, and 100. And yours is 50, 58, 83, 83, yeah, so. And neither of them can be sent or released to the wild. Oh, no, you can. But that's not the one I want to release to the wild. Oh, man. I mean, they're both okay genetics. Yours obviously superior. But I guess Gawan is going to immediately be quick traded. So, because I need a women's. Not a guy. Not a guy. So, help. Yeah, I think, I don't know. Both of these are not great. I guess just because it's the size, that's probably the better one to get. So I guess I'll get her. Cool. And she'll be the first one to enter the habitat. The haberdashery. So, animal storage. You can be sent to the zoo. And you're already getting sent there. You're already getting sent there. Oh wait, no. You're not, are you? Are you? Yes, you are. Oh wait, no, you all are. Oh no, you're not. Okay. Well, I understand how things work. Oh yeah, I should just be paying attention to this. Send to the zoo. Cool, cool. James book. Same to Z. I have 2 males again. Fuck, wait. Shit. Hang on. 58, 75, 67, 33. 67, 67, 83, 50. Okay, yeah. So, I'm gonna cancel that move really quick. It's got 2 dudes again. God damn me. I have a bad habit of that. I really do. Wait. Oh, wait. Is that what I wanted? I don't think so. Hang on. Let's see. Okay. Now that works. Right? Hang on. No, it's not. That doesn't work because I need you to be quick traded. Confirm. Conform. Okay. There we go. And zebras probably also are not supposed to have more than 1, I imagine, of males, which is potentially an issue. An issue. So, zebras. Adisa is the gold star. So, let's do you. That sounds really bad. You're so tiny, though! I really want the tiny dude! God damn it. He's so fucking tiny. Damn, that sucks. Hang on. Because it's not necessarily the case. So, what if it works that way? I am way too far. Plains zebra. What the heck? Giraffes. Okay, yeah, here we go. Zebras. One male, yep. God, I want the tiny dude. No! But I don't want to give up the guy who has the best genetics either, so I guess a con has to be given up. That fucking sucks, bro. It really, really does. But, whatever. And then, you're already being relocated. Oh wait, no, that's just you. Because you're you. So, everybody should be being moved. Here. To the ocean. Oh, shit, I didn't think about that. I need to get other stuff going. God damn it. I need to get the, I'm not going to bore you with the signage. So, I'll do that off screen. But, what am I looking for? I don't want that. I want a haberdashery. I forgot to get the shelters, because I'm smart. They probably would want smaller, like, different shelters from each other, I'd imagine, but I don't really know, to be fair, so. I guess we're going to put this probably up around this path area, I think is probably a decent idea. So people can get a decent view. Same time it's in a place that makes sense and it fits in. I don't think there's a tree in there. No, there's bushes in there, but that's fine. So there's your big closed habitat, and then we'll get a much smaller one, and we'll put this one back here. Face it this way, I think, is a good idea. Cool. So then they have two different habitats they can have fun with. So let's see. This one is just those guys. Let's get a, obviously not a marker. Let's get something, let's see. So we got ostriches, we got buffalo, we got flamingos, we got a lot of different things. Oh dear. Why is this a pain in the ass? A dog ball. No, I didn't think so. Fire hose ball. Did not think so. Food bowl. Large flamingo. And the ostrich. Okay. Yeah, that works. So we'll get a couple of these, I guess. I think that this smaller one is probably best for the burbs. I don't know if it'll work out that way, but you know, it's a thing. Put a food bowl there. Put one right here. Yeah, that's one right there. And then finally, we'll put one right here, just in case wherever they might be. This is a giraffe one, so that's cool. So let's get this up front and center. So let's get you. It can be kind of cool to look at them from this area, wouldn't it? I just don't think it's going to be very viable. I don't know how easy it would be for them to get up there. I don't think it actually would be. So let's put this right here. That's a good place for it. And then we'll put another one over here, I guess. And then we'll put one for themselves. Right, actually, you know, we'll put one over here as well. There's no real reason not to. And then we'll put one fairly central there. I think that's a good placement of those for the giraffes. Then what else do we have? We have the still not animals we're seeing anywhere. Hephalump buffalo. Here we go. Okay. Which figures that would be the case. So we'll get one here. We'll get one of these over here, probably about. Should we put it that close to these other ones? I guess so. Well, no, hang on. Let's put this here. It is still really close to the other one, so I guess it didn't matter, but whatever. We'll put this one here. And then that one right there, I guess. Cool. And the forge box enrichment goes for the ostrich, yep. Just the ostrich. So we'll put this enrichment here, I guess. I guess we'll put another one elsewhere, I feel like, although it's huge. It's just for the ostriches. So, now that I think about it, I don't think I want to. Just the one. Forge pool is just for the flamingos, which we currently have one in the zoo. Put that there. For tree spike. Nobody. Gift box enrichment. I don't think anybody of ours again. Nope. Grab ball. African buffalo. Zebra. Stable antelope, or sable. I keep wanting to call it stable. Sable antelope and springbok, which we will eventually have stables, I think. Maybe. Unless we just keep the gemsbok. The oryx, as it were. As I enjoy calling it, because that, to me, is what they are oryx. I mean, we'll put one up here, just in case somebody makes it there. I don't think they will, but it's worth a shot. We'll put them everywhere, because it's basically most of the critters in this enclosure are going to like it anyway, so... Not all of them, but most of them, I feel like. And we'll put one there, and one over here. That'll be that for the grab ball. Grazing ball feeder, African buffalo. Boink. 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 And boink. Then, is that just for them? Or is it zebra too? Yep. Wildebeest, if we ever get those. Oryx. And springbok. And sable antelope. Handy dandy that. Handy dandy, Miss Mandy. Yep, just the big dogs. And Okapi. And then this is, once again, buffalo. But the African and the wildebeest and the Shamesbok. Zebra, yeah, okay. Everybody again. Cool. Makes me happy. You know, really does. Okay, put you there. Put one over here. Future use, I suppose. In the middle, and one right here. Cool. Cool, cool. Percent marker, of course, a lot of things could use that, and that's enrichment, so we're definitely going to use these. See, the thing is, you can only have one entrance per. It's in the fucking tree, you asshole. It's actually not even in the tree. It sort of is and sort of isn't. Anyway, whatever. What's that in the trees? Get these pretty much everywhere if I can. These next to these other ones. It's here. Put one up here. Down there, of course. Over here. I'm spamming way too many of these things, I feel like. Especially considering it, again, this is such a big habitat that I feel like no matter what I do, the keepers are going to have and caretakers are going to have a really rough time taking care of this entire thing. I'm going to have to assign a freaking military to take care of this thing. This is a massive ass habitat. It really is. This is also African buffalo. We'll put one here, and we'll put one here. There you go. Then that's that. What about a large snowball? It'd be kind of fun, actually, I think, to have these hot African environments, but have like these African animals playing with snowballs. I think that'd be kind of cool to see. Let's do a few of these. Cool. And then Mirror Mobile. What is this for? Ostrich. Flamingo. Sick. It's a burb machine. It's a burb machine. I like that. That's cool. That's a cool feeling to say that. It's a cool concept. I think. I feel like. You know what? Let's put some of these out in the water. Actually, I think could be a fun place to put these. Because they're especially for the flamingos. I think that just makes sense. A mud bath. Gotta have that. It's essential. Is it even for the buffalo? If you do not have that, it's just like the Hephalumps. They have to have it. If they don't have it, then is life even existing? I don't think so. Put those everywhere. Musical keyboard enrichment. Probably, yeah, I was gonna say mainly the monkeys, almost exclusively. That's really cool though. Pinata enrichment is just predators. I'd like to have just said just predators. Predators. Zebra. Zebra. But that's it. Okay, cool. Line of those up. Another couple of lines. It sounds like I'm not talking about drugs. It's because I am. Let's see. And then do something like is this. I don't know. Make them sort of feel like they're hidden, I guess, right? No, they're not. Do that. Have a little bit of an area. They can sort of feel like that. This is... Wait, no, this is a meat thing, isn't it? Yeah, prey scented, okay. Restraint feeder. It's just for those predators. Rotation line feeder. Interesting. Rubbing pad. Yeah, so this is going to be for what we have and need. So... Scratch and post, of course, is not anything really helpful. I'll get a couple of Skittles in here. That's what I want. There you go. That's more than a couple, but you know what they say. A slow feeder. Ostrich? I mean, I'm making this nice and bougie for my my animals. They have like 1,000,000,001 choices all across this massive plot of land. So, I mean, can't complain, eh? Oh my god, there's so many things. Like, at this point, I really do feel like I'm going way over the top. Like, I do not need to be doing as much as I'm doing right now. This works for a springbok, I guess because they have a few things, but they don't have, like, things that are more exclusive to them, so I guess I'll give them these. It's like nothing over here, so do that. And then... small enrichment. Ostrich. Ostrich. That's it. Cool. Give him an ice ball. Hey guys, welcome back to the ice ball challenge. Snow mosquito. Want the spronkler, definitely. Want a spronkler. Definitely want the spronklers in places where people can see them being used, I feel like. Used and abused. Oh, I just put that outside of the habitat. Oops. My bad. I put this over here. I mean, I want the critters to have choices of where they can go. They get spritzed. This is next to the mud bath, I think, so I think it's a mud bath. I hope. So yeah, and I definitely want something inside of there like that. So, you know, wherever they go, they have a choice to use the sprinklers. Suspended forge. Oh my god, suddenly this, like, the brightness of the screen is actually starting to make me have issues. Oh. Feck. Fecking feck. Oh no. It sort of ruined it. Termite mound. Again, they have all this other water. I don't feel like this is ever needed, but the small one. Oh, no, that's large. That's actually large. Holy hell. I did not expect to find that out. I don't know why it feels the need to, like, deform the land. In order for this to, like, be viable for whatever reason, but okay. That's that. This is a water well small. Water jet enrichment. Water pippy. Again, they have plenty of water everywhere, but just in the places, I guess, that are furthest from the water, I will be placing these so that they don't have to go so far to get the water. These are actually pretty close to the edge, but, or toward the water, but yeah. Trough large. Why not? Because this actually doesn't have, oh no, it doesn't have lump, but yeah. Ostrich, springbok, zebra. Waterfall, metal feeder. Oh, metal frame enrichment, rather. This works for the flamingo, which I like. Can I put it in the water? I can. I don't know if it will work right. Probably not. Wind chimes do not work for anything in this habitat. Okay, yeah, I just made the bougiest fucking habitat. I did not mean to do that at all. So they have, like, everything in the frickin' world for them right now in this habitat. So we gotta get, I don't think calling the keeper this early actually will feed anything, but, oh, wait. Cannot be reached. Oh yeah, and then I have the other thing. It's probably going to complain because it's not in a work zone. So, yeah. There's a couple of things that are up in trees I forgot about. There's one supposed hanging suspending feeder that can't be reached. I'm not sure what one that is, but okay, boss. Okay. It's such a tiny little thing. It's hanging from one of these baobabs. I can't figure out which one it is. Where the heck did it place? Oh wait, nope, I see it. Hello. Herb scent rich marker enrichment. There you go. So one of these can't be reached, supposedly. It's this one. Because apparently keepers can't go through the shallowest of water. Makes perfect sense. Impeccable amounts of sense. Okay. Again, I really need water, so I'm going to be glad to be ending the stream here. I've been going on with way too long without water. Let's see them sprint up. So they all start sprinting in mass. So bring us a bush. We can get an impeccable view. Bring all the critters into here, because there's a lot. What is it? It's 9, I think, animals? This massive ass enclosure. How big is this again? Remind me. It is 47,216 square meters and has 7,453 square meters of water area. Look at everything being placed. Holy. Keeper, can I? Okay, yeah. So I still have to do the freaking work zone thing. I knew I was gonna complain about that. It's like, it's not part of a work zone. Listen, bitch. Fuck off. It's too bad I put the other things over there. The other staff rooms. Oh no, actually, no, that's right. I have the staff rooms over here that I added. That's not that far. Although, yeah, they will have to go all the way around Charlie's barn. So it probably is, if I do use them, it probably is better to, yeah, I'm gonna add stuff rooms in here. Stafe rooms. Let's do the keeper hut, of course. Because we're gonna need is, oh no, I'm getting hiccups because I'm dehydrated enough. I don't know why the heck my diaphragm starts spasming with that stuff, with dehydration, but it does. And talking. Let's see. So, definitely want a couple of these because it's such a big habitat. It just doesn't make sense not to make sure you have an excess. Let's get the quarantine up in this biznatch. Large quarantine. Again, large quarantine because we're going to end up having even more animals stuffed back in there. We want to have, this is the main thing, we want to have our staff rooms up in here as well. Put this one up against this tree for space reasons. Another one, we're going to have, I guess you know what, let's do it like this. Okay, good, that was a staff room. I thought that was another quarantine. I was like, oh, god damn it. And this is the veterinary surgery, so we're going to have this back here as well. I'm going to have a couple of these as well, just in case. And we already have the keeper huts and stuff. Keeper hut juniors. So, let's see. Another staff room is definitely something I want, because again, you can never have too many of these. So, hello? Thank you. Rotete. Labete. I'm actually going to do this again. That, and then I'm going to do a fourth one. Lake, where is the entrance? Here. Okay, lake. This. And then we're of course going to drag the staff paths. Like so. Through to here. And through back to here. And this can go like this. Very misplaced, but shh, you see nothing. Booper, 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 snoot, boop, snoot, boop, snoot, booper, 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 snoot, snooter, snooter, boop, booper, booper, snoot, snooter, snooter, boop, booper, 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 snoot, snooter, snoot, boop. Okay, stop it. I just want to move this umbrella thorn tree out of the way. So it's no problem, hopefully. And what I want, what I really want, is this. Is Olaf. Is this 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 Olaf. Oh, don't you BS me. Oh no, let me guess. That's right. Bjorn. Doink. And then, doink. This tree is also in the way, isn't it? Yes, it technically is, but I'm going to leave that one in the way because I feel like it's okay being in the way. So, there you go. The more you know. And boom. Shalala-boom, yeah, through my pants away today. Okay. So now that that's that, now I can add the zoo, or the habitat into the staff area, the work zone, new work zone. And we're going to, of course, add the habitat, the habitagerie. This is one of the veterinary surgeries. We actually want all of the above attached here. That's both the quarantines, both the vet surgeries, both the keepers' huts. And then we want the staff room number 1. Staff room number 2. And I think actually I'm going to do all the staff rooms here. And there you go. So that's going to be the multi haberdashery. There you go. And then I just realized we're going to definitely need much needed facilities as well. specifically water treatment, although that's gonna have to be stuffed back in here, which kind of voids my plan automatically. But I think for the moment I'm gonna keep it the way it is. We're gonna watch these animals come in. I'm gonna conclude the stream and then I'll do that off camera when I'm tweaking everything. So all these animals are gonna be inside of each other. Got our Hephalumps. Oh yes, and then I need to sign staff. Duh, I'm an idiot. So we're gonna quickly train everybody, of course. You know, well, I don't need to be doing this at all, actually. But let's do the quickly the multi-haberdashery for you that's unassigned, and same with you. Multi-haberdashery, multi-haberdashery, multi-haberdashery. Cool beans. We're definitely gonna train these guys because they're all 1 stars, which is not good. I want them to be as well trained as possible. Staff numbers. Okay. Wait. Where you know works on. You were, so that's helpful. So you're gonna go multi-haberdashery because you're a 3-star. So be kind of be like a team leader. And you'll be multi-haberdashery, and you'll be multi-haberdashery. I'm just going to assign as many of these as I can to multi-haberdashery so that they're as covered as possible. Cool beans, and I might as well now train the rest of the staff because I pretty much already trained everybody anyway. So there's that. Cool. We need, of course, keepers, so that's what we really need right now. Come on, let me. Why do I have to place them outside of the habitats? It's quite annoying. I want a lot of keepers. There's always a bunch on hand for this habitat, because again, it's huge. There's going to be a lot of animals in it. There already is a lot of animals in it. There's a lot of couples, so we're looking at a lot of potential children of these animals, so it's not a great thing at all. Alright, multi-haberdashery. Multi-haberdashery, because we just hired them, we can't train them, so haberdashery. Then multi-haberdashery, boink, multi-haberdashery, boink. Multi-haberdashery. 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 Just have an excessive amount of staff on hand for this. Multi-haberdashery. There we go. I'm really just training every staff member at this point. Which is not what I'm supposed to be doing, but I am. Because I'm smart. I know what I'm doing with my life. That's a lie. That's a goddamn lie. Alright, so multi-haberdashery. There's nothing for you to work on yet, but that'll change eventually off camera. So that is all assigned. Then security guards. Do we have any extra security guards? I do not know to assign, but we need to assign as many of those as we can. So let's go these. Oh wow, it's 6 o'clock. Holy shit. I didn't even notice. Okay. Security. Cool. Goddamn beans. There's nothing for these guys to do though here, so like that, and then of course we need more vets, so veterinarian, and veterinarian. That way we have at least 8 veterinarians on hand, so 4 at any given time, provided they take breaks. Half on, half off. We're gonna get, of course, haberdashery, multi-haberdashery for every single one of these newly eight newly hired Matatruckas. So, full beans. Multi-haberdashery. Here, boink. Boom. Multi-haberdashery. Cool. Okay. Now that we have everything that we need assigned, now we can enjoy the wonderful sights of our new friends. Although I did not push play, so I'm smart. Boom. Okay, there we go. Is there oryx in the background? Now, I'm sure I need to repaint this habitat because it's purely long grass currently, so I'm sure they're going to definitely want a different set of terrain painting going on, but yeah. Oh, why do you just sound like a normal cow? Sup, dude, bro? You have a springbok right here. Gimme. A man after midnight. Alright. I can't do that until I do this. There we go. Gimme a man after midnight. Of the midnight. Want somebody help me chase some shadows out there. Gimme a man after midnight. Yeah, it is of the midnight. Want somebody help me chase some shadows out there. I like how everything's just kind of hanging out where we put it. Oh, come on. What? I said hot. What the heck? Let me click on it. What? What in the butt? I can't click on it. There we go. Oh no, it's just it's a sick animal. It's not dead. But okay. Intimidation. Yeah, it's gonna go down right now because of these reasons. These are underpriced. There we go again. Oh, what a fun game we play. What a fun little game. We all play. Does that help? I do not know. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, just say this permanently now. Ah, yes. But we have our zebras and our oryx. There's our flamingo. Flamingo facing full. Oh, wow, he's 23. You're a 23-year-old burb. Congratulations, sir. You suck. What? I didn't say anything. Straight to the water. Makes perfect sense. Get ya water, motherfucker. Get ya water. Nope, you just inspected it. You looked at it. And then you said niet. You said niet to the water. But you're going to run into the sprinkler. Which is awesome. Yep, you're going to stand directly in the sprinkler. A content burb is a good burb. E-burb. You should go to that. That's what you ought to really like. Are you actually going to get to drink the water now? Are you bastard? No? There you go. That's it. You rest. You have good rest. You rest up very nice. You enjoyed that rest. You enjoyed that rest, friend. Without one-footed rest. At all. Okay. See, not dead, as usual. Just sick. African horses. He's a snake in the night. He's a snake. He's a sneaky snake. Actually, she's a sneaky snake. That's right. Adisa is the big dog. Is the gold standard. Yes, indeed. He is the gold standard of African straight horsey. What a good dog. Dead ass. Triple thick. Triple C thick. My lord. Look at the oryx in the background. Very nice. He's very nice. Zebra. I'm actually just using this also as an excuse to, you know, go with the big quarter up. Wow. Yeah, these oryx are real small because that ostrich, man alive, that thing is much bigger than these oryx. Oh yeah, that is a cool shot right there. Oh god. Hello friend, how do? I love oryx. I think they're such cool little animals. Well, little is definitely an understatement. But yeah. Oh, you're resting again. I see. There you go. That's the stuff. Get that itch. You scratch that itch. Good dog. And then there you go. The ostrich. The ostrich. The Austrian state. Ostrich. You know, those eyes from below look a lot like fish eyes. It's actually kind of funny. Yeah, something's fishy about the eyes. Yeah. Anyway. I think that is about it for this stream. So if you did enjoy, please do leave a like. Remember, all streams go up as VODs. After about an hour or two, depending on how long YouTube decides to sit there and wait for to finish rendering. So, without further ado, stay safe, stay fluffy. Have a good night, everyone. I hope to see you in the next stream. Goodbye. Linda. It's definitely plants. Definitely plants. That's the main thing right now. Save Z.